into this as the favorites.
Yeah, they are. I'm right there with you. And I think in the veto, it showed something that Giuliano said right at the start of the season. When they went to LAN last season, they overplayed their hand with the veto. They overfought a lot. Here, they have picked to their strengths. They've let it go to Ancient as a decider. They don't care because they know they're strong on that map. They've also picked into Mirage. And here on Inferno, it's just about surviving. It was OT, loss against Dreamcatchers. And of course, you already spoke about Imperial and HSG. But come on, this team is very decent on this map as well.
Let's see it. Giuliano gets information, sees a little bit of something. Jenny waiting for this push from Melly, but absolutely deleted. Clocks find the first kill, and now Letty is the only one on A. This could get very scary as Melly has taken both down. And they look just to accelerate off it, an open bomb site.
Yeah, and to be honest, I think you save your Kevlar. As sad as that is, you got the kit in Boiler, which could be a consideration, but you know all these players could be in second mid, they could be in apartments. If you want to force into the next round, I think you keep everything. But with Zana finding Joanna, there could be a way back in because now you can go and get the kit.
Yeah, now they're kind of interested in it, right? There's the flashbangs to enable an app swap, and I think that's exactly what they're setting up for. Time is ticking down, kit collected by Giuliano. Now the flashes should come over to Loud in the scale in. First one goes forward. Sunshine tries to fight ahead of it. She's able to take down one, but removed by Zana. Spike follows up, and it's just Giuliano. Can't quite connect the dots and let her cook. We'll take the pistol.
Yeah, the thing is, that's always going to be tricky, trying to come in there for bigger keeper and retake that situation, because I like are in so many tight crossfires. And that's why I was actually, like, Inferno's the one where you can actually argue the save, even on the pistol. Because if you wanted to force into this round, for example, I know Big don't mind forcing quite a lot in the second rounds. You could have kept 2 pieces of Kevlar, etc. So it sounds ludicrous. Sometimes it is ludicrous, but instead it's a full eco. It's an opportunity for the Mac 10s to make some money. It's an opportunity for Leather Cook just to feel confident in their map pick.
Yeah, prioritizing some rifles. A couple of AKs come out. Get a little peek in the middle. Shine will spot that out, and only able to get one with the Mackie. But the AK at long range has cleaned up a couple more. They've got B. So you imagine unlikely to see further casualties. Especially as Melly is holding for this push. So nice and clean. Paulie. Oh, it's not the play you want, but hey, you take a free kill.
Yeah, the issue is both Mac 10s have died. That's the only weapons in this round that have been lost for Leather Cook. But good to see Paulie getting a couple of kills. That round's simple. I don't really care about this round, to be honest, in the nicest possible way. Like, it's just eco. Like, yeah, I want to see the really gun rounds. I want to see what the default looks like for bigger keeper. Is there going to be a prioritization in towards second mid or banana? Because there's got to be one, right? I feel like if you give all the map over to Leather Cook, that's where things start to be a struggle. Unrelated note, I love this Mac 10 skin.
It's so cute, isn't it?
I
you can see the back of the mouse on the back of it.
It's cute. I think Big need to prioritize one of these areas of control, whether it is deep investment into apartments, or whether it's dominant control in banana. They need to be the ones setting the tempo, otherwise Leather Cook are going to run all over them.
Grab the Mac 10 pipsqueak. I might mark it. Paulie keeps the Mac 10. Why wouldn't you? I guess you don't love to do it, but it's better than, you know, spending that 3K on a weapon or rifle. Gives her all that utility in the kit. And on banana, it's not so bad wielding the SMG, but is against a whole collection of rifles. Paulie wants to get aggressive. Joanna takes her head clean off, and the flashbang is perfection. They just burst their way into B. Jenny cut off the bomb. That is the only way this round gets interesting. In fact, they've managed to do with 2 players in apartments. The bomb does get past banana, though.
Yeah, good smoke from Leather Cook because it prevents scaling out of Jenny. Jenny has to take the risk. Does she think there's someone on the other side? The answer is yes, so everyone rotates in from CT. This is a one-dimensional retake, but you hope Leather Cook consider banana because Jenny did put presence there. Really good spots that have been taken, though.
Flashbang's great. Joanna fully blind, but Letty falls. Low HP. Joanna doesn't matter. Takes down 2. Leads to Zana. Time's ticking, and she doesn't fancy her chances, especially now she's brought down low. Just saving is the big objective if she's allowed to do it. Should be able to get away. Spike can't pursue that quickly. So Let It Cook win out the first gun round, and it's all set up by a massive entry from Jonana.
Yeah. I think we'll start to be critical here because it is a decided game. It is a game to go on LAN. That utility on Banana, incredibly telegraphed. Because as soon as you see that molly going sort of like halfway down, if you're Jonana, you know a flashbang's coming over to peek half wall. So she runs the whole way, just looks anti-flash, bang, instant. And then the wide swing. There has to be a second player there coming to support, just in case things go wrong. She reads everything perfectly. But for Big, that was a little bit too much by the book, if you get me.
Yeah, I think they almost felt pressured to make an aggressive play because they had the SMG. But getting caught out in the open doesn't feel good. I hope Paulie's clearing this corner. Okay, good. Jonana, perfect bait and switch. That's that rifle getting active, and Zana takes down 2. Now you just got to make sure your A players can hold on.
You got to rotate fast. And you're right. You got to make sure that the A players, at the bare minimum, live. So Letty's taking a really advanced position. Jenny's now trying to take the contact to sell that Letty isn't here. And to be honest, she's done her job. Because now all the rotations are here in time. It's still the player advantage here for Big. And they're in a much favorable spot to try and retake.
The 2 players with the rifles are low, though. It's a little bit tricky. That smoke down long. There isn't a kit in play either. So they do have to get a move on. Smoke deployed. Will isolate some of these fights. Give them the space to scale. Paulie looks to go into sight, and over the top she goes. Good kill, but Melly, Backshite, and Manashine both get their kills. And Let Her Cook make the right read, go straight into A after they lose the players on B. And for all the praise of Big, and you're right in terms of, you know, baiting in Letty, not letting them know that she's in apartments, doesn't amount to too much. And I think that defensive smoke was just way too late. They just didn't respect it. If that had been dropped immediately after you get that double kill in Banana, I think Let Her Cook have to pause a little longer.
Also, it's the case of, on that retake, the pit smoke missed. The entire point of that smoke was it to be dribbled deep enough where it covers both pit and mini pit, and it didn't. It was too shallow. So Manashine could still peek, Melly could still have contact. I think Paulie makes the right move going in towards site. But the thing is, you're isolated, and you know these players are in towards pit, but you can't really deal with them. The reactions, you're right, they're just not there for Big. It's just not... It's not instantaneous. It's not what we come to expect from this team, where we frame them as having improved. Especially under the leadership of Giuliano, especially after the way that they were able to make LAN last season. You don't expect these mistakes to be the ones that bigger keepers should be making.
Yeah, whereas for Let It Cook, I mean, they're always a team that's going to be instantaneous. They're not a team that just lets you simmer in it and waits to make their next move. As soon as that first play comes through and they lose control in Banana, that's an immediate reaction. They just start running at A. They know that's the only option, and that's going to be that's always been the way Let It Cook plays, the way Jonana likes to play. So you got to be ready for those instant reactions. They're not going to give you the time to rotate.
At least you've got everything now if you're Big. And the orb, Sunside, on the angle, deals with Zana easily. There's no flash to set up Zana. It was just a dry peek.
Yeah, she also knew that the AWP was there, right? Like, on the jump cross, she saw her holding.
You then know that information goes both ways, because Sunside would have seen her jump over.
It's interesting to see that Sunside is taking up the AWP over Jonana, who, as we know, is more than happy to rifle. But given the stand-in situation, wasn't sure if that role would be swapping like that. We're going to see this B hit a flashbang over, and Paulie falls. Jonana was ready for that play. She starts to scale. They do not slow down. We know this. Instantaneous. Jonana opens up B again.
I think that the issue you've got here for Big is that everything is dictated by utility. Think about the round in which Zana got 2 opening kills. And it was because they didn't have any utility that she was able just to dry swing on her timing. In a weird way, I actually think you're better off saving your utility if you're big, trying to use it to starve out the late round. But when you want to go for control, when you want to fight, you need to do it on an infrequent time in. And you need to make sure that you're doing it together on pure contact.
Giuliano, what are you doing? There's a player in apartments. Yeah, what is this position? Like, what are you...
I don't know. And now we're not saving the AWP. Oh, no.
All right, well, Lettercook have come to play. 5-0 start. Beekeeper need to get into the server.
This even was with an opening kill. But yeah, here's what I mean. Like, Joe Nana is always going to be ready for a flash. So I think you can catch out Lettercook from them playing anti so much. Big, we know, love utility. I think if you change up the way that you're playing this CT side, I think they're going to have much more success.
Four players start B. They really want to punish Joe Nana, who has gotten pretty emboldened in taking this space. But it's the same setup they've already done. So I'm not sure what the variation's going to be to set it up. It looks like Giuliano's going to fake out with the util. But yeah, a Molotov is enough to deal with Paulie. Joanna, even flashed, gets the kill. It just looks all too easy.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. I said this a few rounds ago, it's telegraphed. Like, even on this eco, you know that flash play's coming in. It's so obvious the way that Zana's sort of peeking it. Just jump in. It's telegraphed, it's a bait. I tell you what, Big have got to be really careful here. Because if they don't show up competitively here on the first map, the second one's going to be just as tricky. Good position from Spike. Just underneath the balcony, so that flash is never affecting her either.
Yeah, all too easy. Clean stuff. Let her cook. All right, another chance to be a keeper. All the weapons out as well. Sana has the forward spawn, but I don't think she fancies the chances this time. Instead, we'll just drop the smoke. But Lettercook don't really need to change their default because everything's working pretty well.
That's better. Much better. Giuliano, on an aggressive timing, has just pushed through her own utility. Set up by one flashbang just as an insurance, but she takes the advanced, riskier move and wants to fight contact with contact. Another opening kill for Big. This time they need to convert it.
Yeah, they finally removed Jonana, who's been that threat in Banana constantly. They know that she's going to be aggressive fighting, so they flushed her out with the util. She's burning, running through the smoke to get away and spam down. Lettercook look to reset and potentially retake Banana. They're waiting for this smoke. Banana retake utility falls. Again, this is a good timing on this smoke. This is where holding this utility has really benefited Big.
You know that Lettercook probably aren't going to flash this corner either. They might nade it, molly it. But no, you see it's contact. Zana's setting up a flash of her own. Paulie sees the contact. And yeah, again, they're waiting for this flash, but different result. Zana is here as well. 3v2, advantage still with Big. A break on the smoke, but no one spotted on the cross.
Yeah, flashbang too potent. They managed to get in and get that bomb down. Sunside's going to take the advanced position. Looking to fight onto this AWP. Doesn't dare peek any further. So Manashine's going to be the one that has to hold down the rest of the four. They're worried about Banana, but that's not going to be the play. It's a double push through CT. Molotov lands. We need to start making moves. This is really slow. And finally, Sunside gets too curious, peeks in, and it falls to Manashine tucked into the corner. Time a big issue here. They need to clear the angles. She's going to try and swing at the perfect time to deny. And did she do it? I don't think so. This will be Big getting on the board.
Oh, I'll tell you what, though, comes as close as it possibly can be. Good target selection from Manashine because she adjusts her crosshair just to the left to get rid of the defuser. Nearly does enough. It's better from Big, but again, even here in Banana, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if Zana's there on the line with her teammates and not throwing utility, I don't even think we get on the bomb site, let her cook. I can't believe I'm discouraging players to throw utility. But I think that is the direct counter in a weird way.
Yeah, let her cook just contact.
Yeah.
These aggressive moves, though, are working. Working wonders. Janana will remove Zana, though. That's the critical fight. This one engagement might have just cost them after all this push into middle. Zana falls, gives them the avenue to take the bomb into B.
Look at the HP as well. And Jonana has made such a good move. Just tucked in the corner. This needs to be cleared if you're Big. Giuliano looking over the top of the smoke. Jonana surely spotted her. Now gets spammed out. Had the power position, moved off it. Sunside now needs to deliver. Manashine's a world away and she's only on 10 HP. Scope in, but kill not collected. Now being stinged in the corner by the molly. Forced out. It's a numbers game for Big. And Manashine is still on 10 HP. Bomb needs to be stuck by Paulie, the one with the kit. And Giuliano will provide the coverage. Big EQUIPA survive on B again.
Yeah, good utility usage there in that retake. Yeah, it really felt like Jonana had that kill. It must have just been the tiniest bit of whisper. Obviously, we have the outlines, which makes it a lot easier to see, but she gets spammed out, wants to go in for a fight. This aggressive move is perfect. They get 2 kills. They almost get a third. It's a dink onto Manashine, which leaves her really wounded in that post plant. And again, good utility usage, not only to get the new box player out, but to make it so Manashine can't comfortably fight forward. They convert it, but again, one player falls on B and it almost unravels the whole thing. Yeah,
Zana was a little bit too aggressive there. But the key factor for Big is that they do it. They've got one more buy to try and survive here. And they have got good coverage now in Banana. Nade, flush on Jonana, and it does like 2 damage. Okay.
Uh-oh. Letty. Oh, not ready for that. Now Zana, this does not feel great. And the flick misses, but Giuliano's there to help. Coming out the apartments, Giuliano is doing everything to keep Zana alive right now. But they're just flooding out, player after player. Giuliano has 4 players to deal with, and she has her USP. Again, it's just instantaneous from Let Her Cook. Jonana is calling this pressure in Banana, so they just contact out the apartments.
Yeah, and I think that this is what's so good about Let Her Cook, is the fact that it is just instant. And the fact that everyone believes that the call is correct. You can't even blame overextension there, but as soon as Letty falls in balcony, Zana's just stuck on an island because she's a world away from Giuliano, her rotate. She started the AWP over at short to try and help with top brackets, but when you're being hounded by players, both in Boiler and in apps, there's no way out.
I think she needed to have a bit more confidence in the rotation. Maybe the comms are a little off or something, because Giuliano is at long, right? So you're safe. You don't need to worry about apps there. I think Letty falls. There's a bit of panic with this call, and she feels her responsibility is then focused on that.
I don't think she's safe there.
I think she got away, right? So Giuliano bailed her out. That if she had just gone deeper under like porch, for instance, which is I think a common reaction for the AWP to take, to focus on the short angle instead, the long player can come through and did help out.
Maybe. I just think she was stuck anyway.
Yeah, that's why I say you just pick your poison. The AWP's not going to fight well in apps from that angle.
Oh no. That's even worse. Zana now gets spammed out through the apps wallbang. Something you don't see sort of every day in CS2. And Melly's holding a really tight line still with Letty. And all Let Her Cook have now done in this adjustment is just hold back for an extra 3 seconds, and they're now being given these opening kills.
Paulie's rotated. Julian is sitting on the edge of a smoke with an MP9. Melly walks into A to clear it. She'll be spotted, so if she goes down, now you just go B. Paulie needs to rotate now.
Jenny needs to be pushing.
Oh, Juliana runs forward with the MP9, and she's managed to take down 2. A dink onto another. Oh my god, look at the damage she has done. This felt like it was over. It felt like it was done for. But Giuliano, in a second, gives them the opportunity, and the HE from Paulie. Jenny on the push. How have Big won that?
All because the IGL takes a risk. That contact swing. Been calling for it, and she just does it with the MP9. That is the only way to win that round. If Giuliano swings and gets a multi-kill. We're talking about the other pieces reacting, but it's the one on site that does the damage rather than hiding, shying away in the face of danger. It's Giuliano that swings and gives Big EQUIPA a much-needed lifeline. They still have to do it the hard way. They've still got to do it against the AKs. Every single round is a fall buy for Let Her Cook.
A big win this one. A 5-7.5 is definitely possible.
She's ahead of the U2 again.
Oh,
she's ahead
so
of
quick.
the U2.
She's just everywhere. Giuliano's going to deal with her. Surely Joanna is dead here. No, she gets away. But the aggression elsewhere is punished, and maybe Giuliano's done enough.
Now you got to think, what's the rotation going to be? Zana has to go. So you think there's going to be a gap here in towards long. Let Her Cook realize that. Jenny's covering it. Jenny needs to live. She's made noise.
Oh no, I'm worried about this peak. Sees one on the jiggle. Able to step up and deliver a double from Jenny. But with Letty falling in the apartments, that's B open. Jenny does her job. But again, Melly finds that kill. So bomb to be planted, has to be the retake, and Zana does not have health.
And she's the one closest. There are flashbangs. There are kits available. No smoke to sort of divide the site. Make it manageable. You got to try and just approach and deal with these players. Melly will swing. Giuliano confirms, but now both these players are low. Sunshine on the swivel and the collection as well. The stand-in stands up for Let Her Cook in the 1v2.
You think with Giuliano getting that kill, maybe there's a way in. Zana with the low HP hadn't progressed far enough to be able to immediately trade, and Sunshine's pathing as she swings out gives her that protection by default. It's a real damn shame because Jenny does everything out long to deal with this push, takes down 2. But again, it's just extra player falling. It's this aggression coming in every single avenue from Let Her Cook. You can deal with part of it, then the other head strikes at the Hydra.
And then you go back to what you think might work. Giuliano getting aggressive down Banana, trying to find an opening. Look at this buy and what it could have been. If Big won that previous round, the shoe would be on the other foot, but instead it's them with 1 M4, 1 MP9, and a swing out of Jenny. Trying to get some kills, trying to find anything, but only coming up with nothing. Giuliano will at least find one more. The push is here in top brackets, but Manashine is here to shut down everything. A 2v2 is possible, but it's tricky.
It's incredibly unlikely. At least some weapons get picked up, but it's all sound cues. Manshine's playing a passive angle, so they're able to walk past. Surely she'll just swing at some stage, and yeah, she's going to confirm this kill. Most definitely. Oh, okay, it's a little messy. Paulie gets another chance.
And that allows the long progression. Look at the smoke.
Managed to get in. Again, the lack of kit's going to be a problem. They have to find these kills. Giuliano gets the first one, and now Paulie sticks the bomb. Giuliano gets another. Being pulled through by their IGL. Giuliano wants to go to Sweden, and at least it's 4 for Big.
I just lost my halo. Not like I ever had one. Hotter than an inferno. Baby, gonna leave you ravaged, and you ain't gonna run. You want more, more, more. I wanna be a nightmare up in your dreams, night sweats, and you ain't gonna run. You want more, more, more. I wanna love you savage, I'm gonna leave you ravaged, and you ain't gonna run. You want more, more, more. I wanna be a nightmare up in your dreams, night sweats, and you ain't gonna run. You want more, more, more. I wanna love you savage, I'm gonna leave you ravaged, and you ain't gonna run. You want more, more, more. I wanna be a nightmare up in your dreams, night sweats, and you ain't gonna run. You want more, more, more. More, more, more. Wanna love you savage. 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 Wanna love you
Given the landscape of how the first half looked, I think Big would be not happy, but I guess satisfied with the fact they're able to get 4 right at the very end in that first half. Now all eyes on T side, and Jonana top banana. Only defender here with the dual Berettas. Of course, she's going to potentially... I thought she was going to swing through the smoke. Doesn't. Plays it safe. Bomb. Planted for Big.
No one's holding in banana. They really put everyone on pushing forward. So Letty could get good control, but first kill goes the way of Letty. Jonana does drop. Now they're going to be ready for this push. Jenny is in the smoke. There's 3 players on the other side, and somehow, some way, Jenny gets to. Absurdity. And that should certainly be enough. You imagine Spike and Sunside will push forward, but Zana will take them both down. And that's brilliant from Big.
Statement from Big as well. Losing 1 player, being assertive in the afterplant. Jenny just doing unbelievable things. Doing let her cook things to let her cook. Just hiding in this smoke and instantly snapping the necks of 2 right from under their nose. No safe passage. No quick retake allows. Jonana going banana with the Mag 7. It's always going to happen, isn't it?
You get a meow?
No.
Let's see what the Mag 7 can get up to. Force fire from Let Her Cook. If this falls flat, Bigger straight back into this. A few aggressive moves. Bigger anticipating this potential. Letty holds for an apartment's play. Anna dare to peek around this corner. Good damage done. Now she swings and finds success. Now it's on to the full HP player. Melly tries the push. Manashine's there to trade. So Let Her Cook go even. Spike with the Deagle sits alone at the back of sight. Will she go? Cleared. Surely they will check her in a second, but can she take down a player? No. Paulie manages to find her. Can you imagine if it had been the other way around? If the low HP Paulie had fallen, maybe there was a way into this. But instead, it's a scout trying to peek into the AK of Zana. And that's not a fight she's going to win.
She stepped up in the second half massively. It's been 2 rounds, but it's been 5 kills for Zana. Arcadia player to watch. Taking the space, being assertive. And there we got a much better showing of what we can expect from Big on Inferno. Because as soon as Manashine reveals herself in the apartments, you know, okay, 2 players are close in apps. There's going to be a 3rd one in towards top brackets. More than likely. So they go straight into B. This time it's Big with the quick reactions. And this time it's Big making this one possible. I think this is the first time we've seen Let Her Cook Eco.
Yeah. Nade Stack does a lot of damage. Paulie is eating the brunt of utility these last 2 rounds, it feels. You imagine the SMGs just charge in here. Giuliano will get the information, and then they can probably just walk into the bomb site. So there's an SMG kind of at each extremity. Letty on A, Giuliano on B. And they're going to find out very quickly that B is empty and Execute comes through onto an empty bomb site. Question is, can this SMG of Letty find anything over on A?
No. Okay, 1. That'll do. A little bit of money made. You just want to make sure that you're keeping Jenny, Juliana, Zana alive. You can sacrifice Paulie, I suppose, if you want to try and make some more money, but...
I think you give the MAC 10 to one of the high HP players and you post her up down. I don't know.
Yeah, that can work as well.
Some more cash. But yeah, they want to play conservative. They want to keep everyone alive. It's not really worth sending a player to hunt. Still a long road ahead of them, but now a single round game. Considering how this game looked for the first 20 minutes, we're in a much better place for Big.
Yeah, MR12 just means that comebacks can feel a lot more inspiring and a lot more achievable. If you're able to convert this quote-unquote bonus, now if you're the T side, not only have you equalized the game, you've also staved off a gun round from Letter Cook. There's a potential to recover an AWP. How aggressive is Sunside going to be? So I don't really know her as a very aggressive player. I know she likes to hold deep lines, maybe goes in towards apartments or short and will just post on the angle. I don't expect her doing anything too out the ordinary.
She definitely wants to fight here.
Good line.
Yeah, easy for her behind the flames. Gives her a bit of a guise as well to make it seem like she's not there. So AWP revealed. Strikes first blood. Now Spike gets aggressive. Oh, she almost takes down 2. Look at the damage done. A decimation in Banana. This first gun round looking very good for Let Her Cook.
Yeah, the only way this falters is if Big put enough pressure on A to keep the rotates there, and then they overwhelm Manashine. That's the only way this potentially could go wrong, but Sunside's on a really good angle. The smokes will be dropped. That will keep Jonana interested a little bit. Letty wanted to fight. She had a chance. If she grabs it, the round's back on. But instead, with Sunside grabbing this kill, Big can still go B, but now the prospect of getting rid of Manashine becomes a whole lot more difficult with the HP.
That flashbang, like, just explode in the perfect place for Sunside where the pillar kind of protected her? Because it felt like she was not blinded by it. Like, didn't see the dab, didn't see her, like, she didn't fire off a warning shot or anything. She just held her ground and got a clean kill. It's a bit unfortunate if that is the case to set that up. But for Sunside, a huge round with that AWP comes out immediately and wins the round for them. Well, actually, I say Spike probably getting the 1 point. Well, 1 kill and then 2 almost extra kills is maybe the winning play.
And again, that's Letter Cook just being aggressive, taking initiative on both sides of the map, and doing it all through contact, catching Big off guard continuously, and making it difficult to execute your default. This is what Letter Cook likes to do on the CT side, making it feel unbearable in these moments, make you feel like you've got the allure and the illusion of map control, and then taking it away from you moments later, putting those weapons to good advantage. Long range angle being held by Sunside, followed up by the SMG just running down Big. That's the last thing you expect typically on the first full gun round. Aggression right in your face, but you should expect it because it's Let Her Cook.
That flashbang didn't hit the mark. Got the answer. This time Sunshine starts in Boiler. A slight change up to the position, and she's ready for this fight. Oh, Jenny might have just saved her life by falling off there. She was about to walk straight into that scope. Sunside keeps wanting to go for these fights, but keeps being pushed back by the utility.
Fair enough. I like this out of Sunside quite a lot. Just wanted to continuously have these fights. Is that Molly going to spread? Yes, it is. So she needs to be pushed off the line a little bit. Good smoke into Boiler. That means that Jenny can't get active, can't really get control of brackets. So with Jonana jumping, she can confirm that it's clear. And maybe even start her rotate to B. Let Her Cook have got all the info.
Yeah, long smoke wasn't great, was it? It's a bit too deep, so there was that avenue to be able to jump and spot information freely. If anything, that just gives a huge advantage to Let Her Cook because Big think that they have made it seem like they're not there. Smoke lands at the perfect time. I've hit that 30-second mark. It's going to have to be the commitment. A flash over. Paulie gets the first kill. Jonana's sitting in the smoke. She's going past them, going behind them. She's going to go back in.
Oh
She's a
my
completely
God.
unknown element. Oh, she comes through, but Paulie up above spots her. Somehow this doesn't work out for Let Her Cook. They had all the players here, and it felt like Jonana had made the winning play.
It still is winnable, though. This retake is still on. The issue is that there's no utility. This Sunside flash has to be effective, but instead it's everyone just trying to take the fight. Melly will trade onto Paulie. Melly wants more, but can't find it. And with Big taking space into CT, that provides necessary space to prevent Let Her Cook from retaking. Sunside now just hoping to save onto the AWP. Will collect the kill, but Zana shows her the way out, and even will grab an ult for herself.
Huge round from Paulie. Those entries brilliant. Removes Spike on the boost and then is ready for that second swing. Holding the smoke, making sure that push doesn't come through, because you know Let Her Cook, they're going to go for those push plays. Very clean with the crosshair on the T side is Paulie. Headshot machine. Removing everyone feels great. Because now, Let Her Cook, they can reinvest. It comes at a cost of utility. It means there's no AWP in play either. This round's crucial for the CT side.
And it's slow. But it still has the same result of Sunside wanting to fight aggressively in top brackets. I really like the way that Big layered their utility in the previous round. Even though the long smoke was ineffective, the approach that they used to take the control in the first instance, that's the part that was effective. And that's what they're looking to do again. Manashine finds Zana through the smoke and lives on 8 HP, though. That's going to put a spanner in the works.
She got super low first as well, and then Zana gets dropped to nothing. Now Sunside up on high. For this fight, wide swing, anticipating her position. Trade is immediate. Letty falls back. Johanna looks to swing. Letty's got around the corner. Now spotting each other. Letty! An absolute deletion. That's a huge kill. Now Spike feels the pressure. They start the charge in. Paulie, another kill on B. Lives with a single point, and Manashine in the same wounded position, but it can all come undone. It can all come undone because Melly is in hot pursuit.
Heard.
Letty's heard it. Paulie comes around to help out the swing, and Paulie again delivers. Bomb can get collected. Paulie needs to get around this corner, and I think Manashine's just not in the position to deny it.
Gotta save now.
Oh my God.
Talk about close. Shout out Paulie. Paulie's the one that swings. Paulie is the one that swings because she wants to be the low HP, sort of get out of jail free card. She wants Letty to be the one that gets the kill. And I think Melly plays this really well because you got to remember, information goes both ways. So whilst Letty is hearing Melly stomping down Banana, Melly suddenly doesn't hear anything when Letty stops and tucks in the corner. There was such a world there in which that bomb can get denied, but instead, it's Letty at the helm of things. Even calling for that rotation is Paulie securing 2 crucial kills on B to give Big that equalization. 9-9, we're all tied up.
Yeah, the T side definitely feels a lot better from Big in terms of their responsiveness to situations. The decision to immediately pounce on B after Letty gets those 2 kills top middle, right? She gets the one on Sunside, and then Jonana goes for the information play. She falls, and as soon as you've seen Jonana peek there, you know B's going to be weak. It's going to be lightly defended. They remove the one player here. And then again, the fast response when Letty needs to get that bomb up. Well played from Big. Saved AK. All Let Her Cook have to work. A bit of armor behind some of these pistols, so it's certainly still threatening. But this could be Big taking the lead.
That's a good start. Yeah. And you can't really recover that either if you spike. You just got to get out of dodge because you know the utility barrage is coming in Banana. But Big aren't convinced about B. And this is the correct read. They're still checking out top brackets. If they go into B, it's going to be a stack. You can see that Leather Cook are uncertain of where the final destination is going to be in round 19. But big comeback to Banana. And this could come back to bite them.
It should still be fine. Just weaponry and everything is to their advantage. Giuliano, okay.
You don't know about Jonana.
Oh, no. She's not going to get too much here. Surely she's done for in a sec. In fact, okay, perfect. Bomb runs away. Bomb runs away. Jenna can grab a rifle, but she has no armor, no kit, and Letty's in CT spawn. It's all good. It's all good as long as Letty gets that kill.
Every round's scary. Every round is scary if you're playing against Leather Cook. That's the thing. Like, it's just...
Oh, dear.
And breathe. What's good here is regardless of the outcome now on Inferno, and that is whether Leather Cook win or Big EQUIPA win, I feel like Big EQUIPA have done enough to feel competitive now in the series. If they got blown out on Inferno, that's where you start to get worried for them in this best of 3. But the fact they're now in the lead, they've got a chance to even take the map pick of Leather Cook. Leather Cook will be feeling very frustrated if they're not able to get this over the line, because this was 8-4 and had the capacity for more in that first half.
Inside again on this angle that she found Jenny when the first time the op came out. Triple setup on B. Utility thrown over. It's just a flashbang. Spike fires off a couple of shots. A double smoke down Banana. A little bit flustered to let her cook. But Spike fights forward and meets 2 players on the other side. So let her cook. They've dropped a lot of their util and got nothing from it at all.
This is good from Giuliano. Just staying here, spotting the players. Mana Shine wants to fight forward again. But now this is even more pressure being applied to brackets, and I feel like it's a fake. Going into B feels like the right read here. There's only one defender. Where's that bomb going? Are Big going to make the wrong read again? Are they going to walk into the exact site? They are. Leonard Cook have got the edge.
Sunsight goes looking. Oh, she finds the kill. Can't hit the flick, but Jonana slides into Boiler, and Jenny slides around. But are you expecting Melly? Certainly not. But she reveals herself a little too soon. And now it's just Melly. The B-hold falls, and Melly needs a 1v3. Up on the line, edges forward. Jenny brought down low, but Sana bails her out. Big walk into the stack, but they take them all down.
Good work. Good awareness as well. The instant re-swing on the AWP so Sunside can't escape. And then the presence of mind to check Boiler is everything. Jenny is so critical here. Doing her due diligence, clearing every single angle, making sure that Leonard Cook can't get up to any of their tricks. And now the money is wearing thin.
They don't want to play for a T. They want to take the fight right here. Oh, that's not worked out well for Melly. Banana control gets established. They managed to fight forward for that at the very least, but losing players, Sana, that might be enough as long as she doesn't go down here. Oh, she gets this kill. That's everything. And in fact, they can just go onto A. They're splitting from every direction. Jonana feeling the pressure. Big EQUIPA are the ones running it, let her cook, and giving them a taste of their own medicine.
And to be honest with you, that is the last thing you expect from Big EQUIPA. And this was the whole narrative this first half. It's breaking away from the norm. What you expect your opponents to do, but what they expect you to do as well. And by Big EQUIPA just upping the pace, you've got to remember, you still got these insane riflers in Jenny, in Letty, even in your IGL Giuliano. You can take the fight straight back to Leather Cook. And what's interesting is what we've seen over the last few rounds is Leather Cook giving Big EQUIPA a lot of respect and a lot of space. Because what they've been doing hasn't been working. But the thing is, by you giving that space over, you're also changing the way that you play. And what's got you here into the decider in the first place? This was just brutality all the way through, whatever position, Giuliano, start to finish. And potentially gets Big EQUIPA over the finishing line.
You know what? The Lost Burners, they actually got a decent buy here, even with that force. They get a bit of extra money on a couple of players. but now they're losing them. They try and get aggressive in the apartments, and it's not worked at all. Devastation. All of A crumbles. Spike and Manashine left to pick up the pieces. This has been a tale of T halves, and Bigger Keepers has had far more bite to it. The Bears are out in force. Spike with the MP9 pushes forward, flashed and felled. Manashine has a 1v5. It's just not going to happen. Not today. Not against this Bigger Keeper. Not against Giuliano. Who wants to take her team with her to her home country, and it starts with a win on Inferno.
Yeah, well played, because that was, what, 1 round on CT for Lettercook, and you expect T-sides to be really good for Lettercook. That is what you expect. That's what you come to sort of have as this Lettercook squad, where it's so aggressive, it's so interesting as well, is you've got that AWP head-to-head. You've also got the anchor roles, right? And we know Paulie is very good on A. Letty was struggling on balcony over on Inferno. B apps is her home currently. So for me, I wonder if you go and pressure B if you let her cook. You start there when you're on your T side. We're not there yet. It's in a little bit because they start CT and we just saw how good that offense was from Big.
Now see if they can continue the momentum. Smoke early, lands in towards connector to give them space in middle. See through underpass. They do come. Molotov into the window. Melly's taken all the aggression into apartments. They don't have to worry about that. Manashine is calling, but there's players charging her down. She stands tall for that first kill. The tray's not there, but they're through the window. They've pushed her down. Jenny R is just chasing. Oh, completely unanticipated. A tap to the dome. They're still kind of pushing onto A here. Joanna is somehow still alive, and a double up in CT is giving something for Lettercook to fight with. And with Spike dropping Zana, okay, this is now interesting. Kills traded back and forth, but Paulie doubles up. Now the bomb's being planted. Melly arrives quickly, and Melly, maybe she has a chance. Low HP, Letty goes for the swing, and neither player finding this head immediately. It's messy. A single bullet to the dome will decide this round. Letty plays behind the back of triple. Still can't quite find that head. Through the edge of the box. She gets brought down low, and oh my goodness, someone please end this. Letty's looking to do it, and she'll finally get it done. It felt like that took 60 bullets from each of them, but Bigger Keeper take the pistol.
That felt like time stood still whilst watching that. That was the stress, I think. That you had everything in there. You had a Glock reload, you had the USP reload, that is 32 bullets combined, and it's still nearly not enough. But shout out Paulie. Shout out Paulie, because she gets the most important kills. I think Lettercook play that really well, to be honest, because they're the ones that get pincered in middle, but they're the ones that remain on the site. Big fight in middle. It should just be a cleanup, and it is. Instant. That feels better. That's a soother for Bigger Keeper, because you just have that intense 1v1 and then you take down everyone without losing a player.
And Juliana gets 3 on the Mac 10 in middle as well. Yeah, the heart, the palpitations, let's just let them all rest for a little bit. I think, yeah, just let Letty maybe just hands off keyboard for a moment. Just breathe, breathe. It's all good. Mac 10 gets given to Paulie. Spawn base so that she can go fast in towards middle. Might want to scale quickly. That's the intent. Utility sets her up just to go forward very fast. She charges in. Looking for this fight. She'll find it. Clean kill onto Joanna. Let's play with a fair bit of HP. Melly removed by Jenny, I swear. She's the wide swing queen. And now Manashine in the back of side, feeling the pressure. Good damage done. In fact, so much damage done onto so many players, but no one is falling for Big until finally Manashine will find that frag. She's stuck in the back of sight. Still low HP players, and still she lives 1 single hit point. And with Spike on the push, this has suddenly got into a 2-on-2.
Yeah, Manashine does so well. How she's alive, I don't know. But Big are playing it safe. And Jenny's, this reposition is round winning. Because you don't expect this. You expect to play a connector. You wouldn't expect a player in jungle. Manashine takes the space. She goes for a flank. Again, we're entering this awkward territory of the unknown for both of these teams. Bomb plant will be a guarantee. It has to end over at A. Spam on the smoke for Spike. It's nearly, but it's not quite. But that allows Manashine the room to begin this flank. And this is so far advanced, I don't think you expect this if you're big.
Time's going to be a big issue here because, oh my god, Jenny's been spotted. But the longer Jenny stays alive, there's no kit, right? So Spike is desperately trying to find this kill because Manashine's flank is taking its time. And again, she's got 1 HP. This round is entirely on Spike. Jenny needs to not give up this frag. Spike is really, really relying on finding this kill. Manashine should be spotted and Paulie will deal with her easily. Jenny gets that frag and it's all said and done.
Yeah, well done from Jenny. Just doesn't reveal herself. And the fact that she takes jungle then allows a safe after plant for Paulie as well. Because say they didn't have jungle, they just had the site, then that Manashine lurk becomes a lot more potent. But I'm really impressed with how aggressive this is from Big. And it's very much like Inferno, where they're just going for these faster rounds. They're catching out, let her cook. And you look at the way that went, it was just instant. So many opening kills being found from Big. For Let Her Cook, it is a scout. And that's it.
A couple of hand cannons, but no major weaponry save the sniper. Big take this one a little slower. They know the economy is fragile. Won't throw themselves at the wolves just yet. Juliano scales up short. They're going for the angles, the long range, but Melly on an aggressive push has managed to recover an AK. She can get this to Spike. That becomes a very deadly weapon. Without the armor and without the rotations, Big are making the right move.
Or are they? Leathercook have got an incredible knack for knowing where this stack should be positioned in these low buys. I don't want to write out Leathercook yet, just because you've got all these players. The kills need to be clean. Sunside finds another, but it's Giuliano at short, and it's again the leader taking the brunt of the offense. It's her responsibility, and it's her destiny to put Big on the board again on Mirage.
Yeah, low HP, or the lack of armor, I should say, gives Giuliano such a nice little angle to spray down. Like paper targets, they fall. The keeper walk into a stack again, but again, they leave with the victory. That was just the one bit of weaponry. Melly, again, she's gotten aggressive quite a lot in apartments. That's something that Big need to be aware of. That's a beautiful little double up. They're well handled. Sunside's orb comes into play, as does Zana's.
Oh, flashbangs. Exceptional. But Sunside and Melly will reply. So whilst you have got space out here, it's just whether Sunside's aware that Paulie could be sandwiched. Definitely knows about it now with that molly. I think let her cook her in the power position, even though Bigger got the space.
Paulie's done for. She needs to fight out. That's the only way she lives. Good dodge on the flash, and Paulie, yeah, fighting forward. Oh, she's not done for. You're going down with her. Melly will put her down, but it comes at a significant cost. Manashine in the 1v2. This was the opening kills favoring Let Her Cook, and she's been spotted. Zana knows exactly where she is, and she does not miss those.
Well done. And this is the Paulie we want to see. Right when it matters, you're putting off stuff like this. She was known. She was a known element, and she finds 2 kills. And basically the third, she tees up Zana to collect the rest. 5-0. This is the complete inverse of what we saw on Inferno. Let Her Cook took the commanded lead. This time it's Bigger Keeper, and they forced a timeout early.
Maybe Let Her Cook should have chosen the T side, given how this has been going. Yeah, brilliant start. For Bigger Keeper. That one, I had Let Her Cook written all over it. 2 kills come. Yeah, you get that first one in middle for Big EQUIPA, then there's an immediate response. Both the other mid players fall. It's only A to Big EQUIPA have space, and Paulie's spotted. I can't believe Paulie gets away with 2 kills from that position.
It was a good flashbang as well on A that pushed Melly back, and it meant the player at triple walked over. Aggression at ramp. Joanna not going down without a fight. Mana Shine in underpass will find Letty, but that means that there's space in short. That means you just need to deal with the player that is currently on site, but it's Melly's Deagle. Trying to add more scalps to the mantelpiece. Any more? Not quite, but the damage has been done. It's a 2-on-5. If Big want to keep the slate clean, and it looks like it's not happening unless Zana shows us something magical.
Oh, Jenny feeling so flustered there, throwing HEs when keeping the gun out may have been the best play. Removing at least some guns from play is Zana's mission here. Orb not to be retrieved. Neither will that AK. Clean up duty.
It does
limit anymore.
It does limit her chances though. She's now on an MP9.
All good. All good. The swing was there, but yeah, no rifles to recover, so at least they limited a little bit. But let it cook get on the board in the most unlikely of rounds.
And it all just stems from a push, and then Mana Shine goes undetected. The fact that Melly hits that incredible Deagle, that's the round-winning kill. Because if Big EQUIPA are able to put the bomb down, it is a completely different story. You feel like they'd be a lot more settled in their afterplans, but Melly make sure that doesn't happen. Free start B. This is really aggressive out of Let Her Cook.
Yeah, Sunshine's got the AWP on the angle. In the right spot for it. Jenny setting a flashbang to deal with this? No, it's just a regular flash to go out the window, so Sunside holds her ground. She's actually not going to budge. Will be flushed out, though. But meanwhile, Joanna did catch out Giuliano, so now it's just these players pushing through. Mana Shine has a good angle. Paulie, though, taking heads. And Mana Shine, oh, she was trying to get a multi. Instead, she leaves with nothing. And Paulie continues to frag. It's just Spike in short. And Letty, with the recovered AWP, hits the shot.
Yeah, look at that. Zana knows. Zana knows. Because they both overlooked it, but it's the third player that clears. That's always heartbreaking if you're in Mana Shine's shoes. You think you've got the round played, but no. Someone checks. And Big EQUIPA will respond immediately. They let you have one, but not consecutive.
Awkwardly, they picked up that second off, right? So now they're rocking 2, but I guess at least you've got a very good secondary offer in Giuliano.
See if she can find anything. Because again, it's this flash, it's this swing, but it's Paulie to find the opener. And now if Giuliano wants, she can pick up an AK, but maybe she'll just rock the AWP.
Yeah, see, now she can swap. So it's not a bother at all. Zana in the open, punished. Letty able to get the kill back though, so a good recovery. Dropping down in the middle, Letty is handling everything with ease. Melly, the last player, now known. Golden Smoke almost gives her an opportunity onto Giuliano. You know, Melly wants to give this a go. Has the space to go up the stairway. Giuliano repositions. Giuliano just gonna jump around the corner. Are you kidding me, Giuliano? Maybe a little bit too trigger happy on the maneuver. Gives Melly a chance. Jenny tucked behind default. Has time on her side. But now she's spotted and she's dinked. This one might have gotten a little bit too silly. Can Jenny use this smoke playing around it to her advantage? Time, again, such a big issue here for Melly. A tap on the bomb, and she can't find Jenny. She'll get her eventually. But time was the big issue. So despite Giuliano throwing herself over the stairway, Jenny are able to stand tall and make sure the round goes their way.
Yeah, but I mean, Giuliano, that is very troll. Like, there's no need to do that. Jenny plays that so well. Low HP, never shoots. And I think that's the key thing. Because you see players in that situation where they're low HP, as soon as they hear one tap on the bomb, they feel like they need to spray and not the diffuser off. But Jenny just takes her time, and by her not revealing herself, she gives Melly no option in this round. 7-1.
Melly with the AWP. Feels with Lady getting aggressive on the push. Wanted to hold that one over towards that side of the map. Oh, Jonana trying to play around.
Nice.
All this distraction from Jenny. Just to set up Giuliano lurking.
We've seen this a lot from Big, actually. Just making sure there's always a player underpass. The timing of this could not be worse for Sunside, but she goes back in and spots Jenny. 4v3, still an advantage here. Paulie needs to swing deep, and Sunside's not going to know because Paulie went round the corner, so didn't get singed by the flames. No audio cue and a kill collection. It's a 3-on-3, and Giuliano scaling in connector has just spotted Spike heading to CT.
Bomb was seen on Paulie. Oh, good flashbang over from Spike, but can't quite connect the shot. Stops the defensive smoke just to make it uncomfortable. The flash forward, they want to fight this. Has the support by her side. Manashine here, the two M4s in play. Bomb just being planted, though. So it's allowed to go down. There's a kit in play this time, and Let It Cook need the rounds. This retake is most definitely going to go through. And with Spike finding Paulie, it becomes a lot easier. Giuliano waiting for the moment to strike. Zana takes the first contact. That gives Giuliano all the room to move. And then Zana can come in for another bite at the cherry.
Play that so well. Wait until the last possible moment. Giuliano is waiting because Zana's holding the last possible point where she can take contact. And the fact that she gets the kill just creates the room. No way in whatsoever. Let Her Cook are stumbling on their CT sides. In this series so far, they have 2 CT rounds. That's it. They're like the main team of Astralis.
CT side's a tough in CS2. But it is surprising. They've had some good opportunities. Big Keeper definitely feel completely in their element. The momentum, it's just been with them, just relentlessly. This is what now? 17-2 in terms of the round ratio.
You can't get aggro on a team that's getting aggro on you. You can't catch the players off if they're already in your face. Fight fire with fire. And Zana finds Mana Shine. It's just going from bad to worse for Let Her Cook. Maybe
Double
Spike
push.
can be the outlet.
She's known, though, it's the thing, right? So double push forward. Jenny needs to recover this bomb. Oh, she gets caught here. Oh, my goodness. Spike hits the headshot. But Jenny, the AK, bites a little harder. Sunside on this boosted angle definitely has a chance, but she's spotted by Giuliano. Good damage being inflicted, but the kill was delayed. Sunside does connect it. There's definitely a world here with Melly repositioning towards CT. Let Her Cook can make this work.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the bomb just about goes down. No way. And now Jenny's just trying to take flick shots, just trying to deny time. Jenny's known. The other two aren't. That's the thing. So she can play open, and that tries to set up Zana and Letty. There's no smoke.
Really in the open too. No kit either. So this is really tough to break. Melly's going to walk forward. Sunside taps the bomb. They're hoping for the swing, and Melly close by can get the kills, but they can't find either. Letty with the double. 9 on the board. Biggest speed running their way to Stockholm.
And even there, they have precautions in play because you've got Zana holding for aggression at B. You've got an elevated angle to hold the ramp push. If Spike finds Jenny, that's a different round. But unfortunately, that's the power of the M4 v the AK. Dink versus kill.
That could have been the moment. This one just the half buy, but this is where Let Her Cook actually managed to pull something through, so don't count them out. Zana pushes aggressively forward with the AWP. Coverage being provided by Letty, but now this spot of the bomb, Let Her Cook might want to pounce on these players, but the player coming out of the palace should make that difficult. Flames everywhere. Jenny R catches the kill. Now Sunside gets aggressive, but the swing is perfect, but the shot from Spike better. That's the bomb, and that's space given to the CTs. A couple of guns collected. The bomb fell forward, so Spike doesn't have the best line to fight. Needs to swing in, and she'll do so successfully. Flames weren't deep enough. Paulie, oh no, the HG almost takes her down. This is messy, and this is where Let It Cook normally thrive, but with Spike falling, it's just Melly. Damage inflicted both ways. They're charging her down, not giving her the chances. An AK, though, in her hands, has no bullets. Second one does, but she can't get past Paulie.
Oh, that's so brutal that the first AK has no bullets in it. Because she has to spend that extra second swapping out to another one, and that gives Paulie all she needs to swing. It is a demolition job. And this is the most confident we've seen Big EQUIPA all season. They came in with a plan. Resilience on Inferno, and now disruption and demolition on Mirage. And this isn't the same showing out of Jonana. This isn't the same showing out of Sunside. It's been Melly the one to do the damage. She's the B player.
Yeah, even when they had the AWP. Okay, finally, Sunside gets a chance. They've had the AWP twice in her hands. The second time. The other time they had the AWP, it was Melly that took it. She gets it this time, finds the opening kill. Granted, I think both times she's had the AWP, she has got that first kill.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's walked straight in. Spike has no idea, but Spike surely will see this. Yeah, the shadow is spotted. Paulie doesn't get away with that one. Let It Cook surely end this half with 2 rounds, which doesn't feel like many. The 3 on 5, yeah, for Big, you don't rate their chances.
You don't, but there's a way in. And it comes through dealing with Manashine. And Manashine has been overwhelmed an awful lot on this B bomb site. Has got the support of Melly. There should be no way through, especially with Jonana going for a round the world flank. If these kills are clean for Big, they can make a 3 versus 5 a reality, but Jonana is already shutting the door behind them. This should be clean cut. This should be over.
Should be. Let's see. Passive angles being held. Let It Cook want to secure this one. Manashine gets that first kill, and there's that setup. Zana, no chance here. Melly puts her down. Let It Cook end the half with 2 rounds. Will it be enough? I don't think so, but let's see.
10-2. That's pretty dominant. And now Let Her Cook need to be the ones to come back. We've had one-way halves in this series so far. And Zana and Giuliano look to make sure that it continues on that trend. Let Her Cook are out A. There can be a plant. And it's a 4v3 retake with a lot of space taken in CT.
Letty looking for these kills. Spots out 2 players. It's a lot of information. It's going to allow the other players to start to accelerate. You can see that kit is collected. They do manage to find on side, which is proving to be a problem. Zana eventually gets the frag. Now smoke lands. It's actually blocked them off. They're just going to try and stick this. Jenny defusing, but forced off it as a teammate falls. Melly in the sky, through the smoke, through the wall, through the dome. Another smoke lands, but surely Letty does not have the time. Surely she doesn't have the time, and it doesn't matter anyway. She doesn't have the life.
If she had more HP, I think she wins it. But unfortunately, has like 2 HP when she gets on that bomb. Everyone dies, which doesn't really matter in pistols. Good work from Let Her Cook. Mana Shine, just staying alive at default is enough to make sure this is possible. And then, yeah, okay, Melly. Sometimes you need that stroke of luck. That's the first. The issue is you need 7, and that's just to equalize.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice frag, Melly.
17 and 9. In a 10-4 game, she's 17 kills deep.
Melly is the GOAT. Top of the server. And there's 6 rounds in the deficit. Nice shots from Sunside too. Headshots that range, pretty clean. And the 2 of them, it's a full house. Now we get the rifles for Big Keeper. And 4s in play. We know Let Her Cook's strong side is their T side. This game is not done yet.
However, that's a good start for Big. Just blow Joanna out the server. Get rid of her early so she can't be the one that is the entry. Giuliano now worried about Sunside. Nice deliberate smoke placement, but there is a gap here that Giuliano potentially could exploit. Zana taking a lot of damage, but it's Sunside again in middle to deal with Jenny R.
Giuliano was hoping that this bit of a miss Molly would give her something to work with. Melly's going to sit in this, and Giuliano needs to be aware. Does flick down. That's a nice kill given over. Gives them the advantage. And this pushback to A. Check out Paulie's position. She's deep in the ramp. Doesn't have to worry about any angle but this because she has the coverage. A smoke lands in Palace at the perfect time. Paulie's clear, but it's half-heartedly. It's enough for a kill. But Sunside, again, is doing everything for them on this T side. Zana, though, catches the perfect opportunity. Low HP. And it has to be Sunside in the full clutch. Latest addition to this team. Needs the ace. They give her the space. They fall off. Sunside taps again, hoping for the swing, given it, but not from the angle she anticipated.
Oh, that's such a shame, because if Sunside pulls that off, that's an ace. That is her recovering the round at 3 different instances. And Let Her Cook. That's unfortunate, because that was a great round out of Sunside, but the reactions were just so much better from Big. The push in towards ramp, the hold in towards connector, and then Zana hitting this timing on CT is pretty much the final nail in the coffin. Guns come out. Bigger Keeper once again stake their claim on the board. It was expensive. There is an MP9 in play for Paulie.
Even without the bomb plant, Let Her Cook still have a pretty comfy buy here at least. Feels good for Big. Control established in middle. Giuliano suspecting of this. Spots Jonano. Gives it the jiggle, but fight not gifted over. Giuliano just falls back. Lets them have the space. And a swing into Melly. Can't convert the spray. A little messy. And Zana able to find the frag. Letty also catches the lurk. The bomb has to be recovered. Zana's low. Paulie taking a fight with the MP9, but the kills favoring Big.
Look at this. Zana holding. Oh my gosh. What an impactful round. It was messy on towards ladder with Melly, but that decision is so smart. Puts it into a 5-on-2. Big EQUIPA haven't lost a player in this round. And with 35 seconds, Cook needs to go in towards A, needs to go in towards a more stacked bomb site. And first, you've got to get past an MP9.
Zana has done so well 2 rounds in a row with low HP to utilize that to her advantage. Find the right way. Make it work. And now Juliana gets the headshot. Zana, a follow-up. Big EQUIPA finds series point, Stockholm point, and have 8 chances to close.
Yeah, Zana knows. She just held up a finger. One more. That's all we need. We're in control. And look at this buy that Cook are going to bring to the table after we see these replays. There might be a Mac 10, but for the most part, it's going to be Deagles and Tech 9s. This is going to be the worst way to start your comeback journey, potentially.
Last time out for Leto Cook. If this ends up being a prolonged comeback, they will have no chance to take that breather. They already know chances are slipping away. Of course, elimination doesn't happen today. That's tomorrow. Eight chances. And look what Leto Cook are working with. A Galil and upgraded pistols. Now we know what their Deagles can do. This is a tall order.
And it's... Oh my god. Chodana
Knife
is
out.
in jungle, basically. Now revealed herself over a triple. She gets this kill with CT, but look at the reaction out of Big. They just concede all the space. They want to counter flashback in. If you take one swing, you go into 2 players. But Jordana has got so much space. The bomb is so far away from this.
Yeah, it almost feels like they're not committing, but I think they are committing. They're like, where is the response from Big? They're holding for this push to catch somebody off. Zana, difficult to catch off right now. Anticipating that push, Jonana will fight forward. Zana is removing everybody, and she walks back through the smoke. Melly will slip in, but Zana is always here. Mattershine falls. Big EQUIPA have done it. The scene's most storied Swede will take to the stage in Stockholm, and Big EQUIPA qualify for the ESL Impact Season 6 finals.
And how about that as well? Because it's resilience on Inferno, and then on Mirage, it's a demolition job. There is no chance for Leto Cook to